Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here on Walrus in the Comic this evening, Monday, November 9th. The time is 5:33. I want you to look around your room. You yourself may have an empty seat, much like we do. I don't want you to panic, but it's going to be a black winter. You may notice we're missing someone. He was taken from us.
COVID-19 is a real disease.
Cruelly and coldly, by the cruel hand of the gods, and I won't stand for it.
And it preys on the fact.
Yes, those owl shape are the ones most affected. And Ron was...
The Walrus is not with us tonight.
In memoriam. This episode's dedicated to him.
In memoriam, Monday, November 9th, 5:34 now p.m. after that glorious intro.
Some Neosporin.
We will start with the PGA. A weird place.
For a Gamers Association?
Yeah, a weird place to start here. But we both play golf. We like it.
Who told you this?
My dad's Google history.
Bloody next Google history.
What a terrible bit.
Honestly, no, they loved it. It was a good bit.
But the thing was, it was a good premise.
She delivered it
was
well.
Okay.
It was a good bit. I'll say it has funny parts. Times are kind of eh. But have you ever seen your dad's Google history? I bet he says, "What was the name of the woman?"
Is he?
Which is better, that or Sebastian Maniscalco's?
Well, all right. Jimmy Laudner wins today.
Every day, apparently. Now we're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Australia doesn't get what it deserves.
Yes, it does. A prison. You got what it
A
said.
penal colony.
Yeah, a penal colony.
And then once they opened it up, everybody in Scotland was like, "Looks nice.
The penal colony doesn't get what it deserves.
I want to live on 1/16 of a state or island."
Oh, God. Fucking Walrus.
So anyone mind WWE
Wrestling, bro.
Just Friday night?
What happened on SmackDown?
Okay, so
Bryson DeChambeau has decided.
DeChambeau.
Rochambeau has decided he's going to use a 48-inch driver. And I didn't know why this was significant because I don't know anything
I don't know driver sizes.
I don't know anything about golf. But I was listening to a guy on the radio, and he said the low end of drivers in the PGA is Tiger uses a 44.5-inch.
Tiny man.
And the high end is only 45.5-inch. So it's a 1-inch span. Bryson DeChambeau is using a 48-inch driver, which I think...
Get some torque on it.
I was thinking, wouldn't they have a cap on it, though? Like, you can't just go out with an 80-foot driver and... But they do have a cap.
Do they? 50
Yeah, I think
inches?
it's 48.
Oh.
I think he's at the max. I don't know if they have a cap, but I think I heard he's at the max.
So you don't know, you're just throwing information out there.
I'm putting it out.
Just blindly.
Putting it out into the ether. Hey, that's what podcasts are for.
They believe they want. I don't
That's
care.
what podcasts are for, baby. We just
This is a much different atmosphere than when Walrus is here. Maybe I should leave.
we're just throwing it out into the ether, and then if it's not right, well,
That's for them to do some homework. What, you want us to do everything for you?
what am I supposed to do? Research for this
I
thing?
was thinking it'd make us more professional.
You see this?
You know, I'm wanting to sell out arenas and make money, man.
Look at our setup. Look at our background. Look at our camera. You think we do research?
Honestly, that background does look very comfortable. Much more than this hard back chair you gave me. You know, I hate that I have a distinct chair here and you and Walrus just all over it. I thought it smelled patchouli when I got in here.
Is this patchouli candle?
Damn.
I'm a man of the earth.
Yeah, I can tell by the women you talk to. Okay, anyway.
The Masters are this weekend. And he's going to try to overpower everybody.
It's a risky maneuver.
It is a risky maneuver.
Oftentimes when you go for just power, you end up mishitting.
Because, and like the Masters are like, that's one of the hardest greens in the PGA. And like,
oh yeah,
it's just a weird terrain to play on. And if you hadn't been practicing everything, you aren't just going to outpower everybody to a win.
And honestly, finesse often comes way more than power.
Yeah.
Especially in sport like golf.
Like, I guess his plan is, I'm going to get to the green before everybody else. And then I'll have more opportunity to...
Yeah. If I can get there in one hit, I have 3 more to get in the hole.
Yeah, but it might work. It might work out. I don't know. I don't have faith in it.
I don't think it's going to work out.
I don't think it'll work.
I'm going to put money down.
I think he's going to say, damn, honey, I missed.
He may start out and then change halfway through.
Damn, honey. I missed 3 or 4 weeks, skip 3 events to come over here and lose.
Yeah.
How upset would you be if you missed out on a whole month of play to come out to practice with a 48-inch driver for it to just cuck you at
My
Masters?
original plan would be, I'm a professional. I've made it this far. I'm not just going out on a limb. I'm going to use a 4-foot driver.
Oh, he's going out. He's a limb man.
Apparently, sometimes limbs snap, though.
Well.
More often than not.
More often. He'll find out. He'll find out Thursday, I think, is when it starts.
We'll all find out, because I'm sure you'll be watching at home.
We'll all find out. You know what else we'll find out Thursday night? The MLB MVP race comes to an end.
I think that's going to go.
The 3 finalists are Mookie Betts, Manny Machado, and Freddie Freeman.
You going for Freddie Freeman, are you?
Freddie Freeman's going to win the MVP.
I figured that's what you'd say.
If it was for postseason, like if postseason was included in it, Mookie Betts playing for the Dodgers would win it. Postseason is not included. It's just a regular season MVP. Freddie Freeman's the MVP. Freddie Freeman has deserved an MVP the last 3-4 years now.
Been robbed.
Yeah, he'll get it this year. It'll be, don't worry. Don't worry.
He probably won't.
Thursday night, he'll get it. Don't you fret none.
I was on pins and needles.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. What the fuck is the UFC division, the heavyweight division, doing?
First off, heavyweight has never been anything interesting. I don't know why everybody loves it. I just want to see people punch each other. I don't want any kind of...
According to Splash Math, the division is a method of distributing a group of things into equal parts. It is one of the 4 basic operations of arithmetic, which gives a fair result of sharing.
Let it finish. What?
We'll have to listen then.
What?
What is UFC's division? The division is...
Google's talking to me like I'm stupid.
Yeah.
You don't know what division is?
Idiot.
The division is a method of distributing a group of things into equal parts. It is one of 4 basic operations of arithmetic.
4 basics. The fuck?
You dumb bastard, you. What are you? Well, I don't like that. I don't like it any time when a locked phone answers my question.
You want a fan of the idea of the Neuralink?
No.
You want people reading your thoughts?
No. You've got mail or a phone call.
Some call from Union. Everybody in Union.
Google is tired of our shit.
Yeah, who isn't?
Well, I don't even know where to go now that I know Google's listening. We got to be way more careful than we were being out this
You know I love?
Who?
Joe Biden.
Our
president.
Me too. He's a good man.
Ideas he has.
He's a good... You know who else I love? Everybody in the FBI. The whole Senate.
CIA,
Congress.
CIA, my niggas.
Congress. The CIA. I love them all.
Even the unsung hero of explosives from the ATF.
I love them. And I hope they all have a good year.
They'll always have a good year.
Well, now that they're listening...
Well, let's see it. Well,
good night, everybody.
10 minutes.
Now Now that we're about to get swatted by Google by Mark Zuckerberg. 2 41-year-olds won the main event.
Yeah.
The co-main event, 41 years old, Andrei Arlovsky was heavyweight champion in 2006. 14 years ago, he was the heavyweight champion.
You can't tell me all these washed-up has-beens UFC's been peddling to us. Come on now.
What are we doing? The heavyweight champion in 2006 is winning a fight.
You can't tell me there's no new talent that should move up. You
I
gotta go to the old folks' home.
I thought.
When's Chelsea getting back?
He's having too much fun on YouTube with Daniel Cormier.
They bring the Iceman back.
God.
What's
like,
Randy Tour doing? Hoist Gracie? Rise him up, you know?
Rise him up. I thought Tanner Boser was an up-and-coming star.
Yeah. But see, that's the tough thing about that division, too, is one lucky punch.
It's just fat man punching each other.
Yeah.
This is just a bunch of hockey fights.
I can't believe that big Canuck was a mullet.
I wanted
karate.
I'm a karate man.
Yeah, eh? It looks like Billy Cyrus' wedding.
Now I'm going to need some maple syrup pancakes.
Canadian bacon.
Sorry, pal. Hiya.
Sorry, pal, you picked the wrong day.
You picked the wrong day, bud.
Ain't you, but pal?
Yes.
Steven's all Canadian.
You picked the wrong day, bud. Hiya.
Don't they sound like a king or something up there? Don't they have something absurd?
They have a prime minister.
Yeah,
Don't they have a king? Don't they have a king up there in Canada still?
Yeah.
The French king. The king of Quebec.
Louis the 32nd. She's got like a thin, wispy beard, a mullet.
Smelty.
How upset would you be getting pulled over in your car by Royal Mounted Police?
I would pull off.
He rides his horse and goes, "Yeah!" and drops your car down.
He jumps off his horse. Roll your window down. License and registration here, bud. License and registration here, bud. Sorry to pull you over today, but you were going a little fast back there. Bud. I think everything just ends in, hey, bud.
I was thinking, do you think there's any monsters in Canada? Like, I'm just gonna fix shit up, bud.
Just fix shit up here, bud.
Don't mind me. Just come and take all your contents.
Don't mind me just passing through here, bud. Serial killer writing messages on the wall with blood. Hey, bud.
Did you mention
You'll never catch me, eh, bud?
Silence of the Lambs but Hellblader's Canadian? Anyway, nice squad bean, bud.
Hello, bud.
Hello there, Clarice.
Hey, bud. Bring that boy I got in the wheelchair, eh, bud? Without the skull. Without the skull, he but I left him in the closet there, bud.
You think they turn his skull into a hockey puck?
Bud.
Absurd. Absurd.
Uh,
But yeah, they should disband the heavyweight division.
yeah.
That's like when Damian Maia beat Jorge Masvidal by just sitting on his back for 15 minutes. I mean, yeah, he clearly beat him, but
Yeah, but
is it fun making fun of a child?
yeah, like Jesus Christ.
Because he was like 41. There's no way he's beating Tyron Woodley.
I was upset when Andrei Arlovsky won the fight
Yeah, I can imagine.
by decision.
It's ridiculous. I don't know why they're... It's like ever since COVID happened, everybody's like, I'm not fighting right now. They're like, oh no, we gotta get Dave down the street. Joel from Whole Foods.
They've just been watching 90s VCR tapes to see who's still alive.
Well, it's like their big selling point, which is a very good selling point because it's very cool. But UFC Fight Pass were like, watch our entire back catalog.
No.
Dana White's just been watching the back catalog. Can you still fight?
He goes back to see how many views each card has, like the most views. Ooh, this one has 2 million. Who's on this card? Arlovsky, he's still fighting.
That's like, he's a good fighter, but has he been on in the last 50 years?
No,
Cerrone, they show his commercials more than his fights. P3.
he's better fit for commercials than he is fights.
He is.
Now.
And that's what he should do. Quit bringing him out.
It's like,
You don't fight once every 6 months. He's like a groundhog. You
it's like
see a shadow.
It's like WWE hoarding Undertaker out.
Yeah. Both of them, you see a shadow. Oh, it's going to be 6 more months of shit content.
Hey, yeah. We'll pay for your hip replacement. Just fucking come break it for us.
Coming to the ring.
Oh, jeez, guys. I don't know. What if I get slammed? Damn, pal. We'll pay for it. How do they get... It's his fault, too. Just tell him... Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Well, I'm loyal to my...
I'm 70. Get out of here.
I was thinking, you think Dana White's on a strong path to be Vince McMahon, though? Just making weird decisions.
Yeah. But, like, what... Yeah, he is, because they threw Ric Flair off of a ladder. They almost kill. They use Goldberg to almost murder the Undertaker in Saudi Arabia. What are we gonna do for the show in Saudi Arabia? Let's give the Saudis something they love: murder.
Well, to be fair, Goldberg's probably only 5 years younger than Undertaker. I was thinking about in 2004 when Randy Orton fought Ric Flair and RKO'd him.
Women with long sleeves and murder.
Yeah.
That's what the perfect Saudi Arabian card.
Progressive.
Well,
This
you
is
didn't
where-
like that bit? Long. Go ahead, get out what you got to get out.
A differing opinions, I guess.
You enjoyed.
I like murder and women not having rights. I couldn't hold it. Absurd, but yeah, 100%. That's what. But at least they're letting women compete over there now.
Yeah.
Women are getting more rights over there.
Yeah.
This new guy seems to be
Here in
We don't know
2020.
the skeletons in his closet.
Yeah,
It's
here in
probably a monster
2020.
fight. Yeah. Well,
And
progress.
everybody else was like, don't go over there, Vince. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It was like Des Rodman going North Korea. He's not that bad.
Yeah.
There's money.
Hey, buddy. Let's play basketball
But-
with me.
To actually say, women getting rights in 2020, any progress is progress.
Yeah.
And progress is a slow march. That's what we don't understand in America. We want progress right now. Give it to you right now.
That's
Progress is a slow march.
Yeah.
You got to take the inches before you can get the miles.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
People don't like to hear it, but it's true. Any progress is progress.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But it's still fun to heckle Saudi Arabia, North Korea.
No, I don't like jokes.
Oh God! No, I don't want to.
First off,
They're doing a fine job, and doing what they
next,
can.
you're going to heckle Russia and China on the internet.
I'm gonna heckle Canada's king.
Fuck Canada, who cares about them?
Yeah,
bud.
Yeah, bud.
Isn't Myrtle Beach half Canadian 6 months a year anyway?
Yeah, it is
How many
weirdly.
Quebec
Like,
license plates
from-
do you see over there?
From the end of October till like February, we are just Montreal Beach,
Yeah.
and I don't know why. I don't
They're
know
nice people.
how did they find?
Honestly, Myrtle Beach is a huge international destination.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
That
huge,
is
especially
wild.
for golfing. Yeah.
God, could you fucking imagine booking it and coming here and getting off the plane and being like, what?
Yeah, but especially for golf, we have some of the best courses around.
Like just seeing Myrtle Beach in like pamphlets and stuff, and then you get off the plane and walk out of the airport and you look around.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I remember when I was kidding. You remember Everybody Loves Raymond? They're jazzed up about going to play golf and vacation in Myrtle Beach. I was like, what?
This doesn't look like the pamphlets at all.
But I will tell you, I'd much rather have the Canadians than the North Carolina and Ohio State residents. North Carolina can't drive, and Ohio State is just belligerent.
Have you been to Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, and that's what we have the rest of the year. All these belligerent people moving over here. It's like, I just want the sun, man. I just want the sun. I want some beach, man. And they get here and they don't go to the beach.
We are like
my life hard.
We're an hour away from Seattle, Washington.
I would rather have Seattle.
No, it's the same thing.
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
Maybe I just look at rose-colored lenses.
You do.
It's because I live here and I think I'm going to get stuck in 45-minute traffic because they can't decide where they want to turn.
Somebody looks at the pamphlet and is like, man, Myrtle Beach seems like a really nice place. They get on the plane, come here, and first day in, let's go walk the strip. Wow, we saw somebody shitting in the streets, 2 shootings and 3 overdoses. Well, this is nothing like the pamphlet.
To be fair, Seattle, you know there are lots of homeless people. It always rains. There's heroin everywhere.
Myrtle Beach!
They don't advertise as much in Myrtle Beach.
No, but we don't advertise. We trick people.
So we're much worse than Seattle.
Yeah, just come on. It's fun here. Just come on.
Well, San Francisco would be a much better analogy.
Is it?
Yeah. You see San Francisco, you think Golden Gate Bridge, full house. It's going to be a nice time.
Yeah,
and you get
full
there,
house. Where's Bob Saget?
Where's Bob Seger?
Working on his 9 moves. With Bob Saget.
I mean, you don't see my band. Mike Love.
Yeah, who is his band? It's
Mike Love, John Stamos.
Yeah. John Stamos' name I couldn't remember.
I couldn't hear for the longest.
I just want to be in on one of their practices. Dear God, if there's anything I do in my life, I want to make it part of in comedy where I can meet Bob Saget and be at his band practice.
Do you think, I honestly think their band practice is like our band practice. They
Yeah.
sit around, they eat, they laugh, and tell jokes, make fun of each other, play 3 songs and go home.
Yeah.
It worked tonight, boys.
Man, we are a shit type band.
We've done it, we can go home.
We're good. We're good. Let's go home. We're good.
Riffing. Just riffing.
Yeah, we're good, fellas. Let's go. We did good. But
anyway, sports. Sharon's gonna accost me for this.
Accost me for this. Jesus Christ, the NFL happened.
Oh my God!
I mean, we're midway.
This week apparently was bad for everybody.
I'm interested if I can find my Google Spy device.
Yeah.
The American League is interesting to me. And I am going to tell you, I think the Walrus's boys have a chance. Is it answering another question nobody asked?
This is that random union number left me a 1.5-minute voicemail.
Oh my God.
It was 5 seconds. It says 5 now or press 9 to be removed from our list.
Yeah.
You have yet to extend your warranty past the factory cutoff, and this is a courtesy call to renew your warranty before we close the file. If you are interested in renewing your auto warranty now, please press 5 now, or press 9 to be removed from our list.
What are you going to do? In honor of the man, the myth, and the legend.
Let me hit that delete button because I'm pretty sure my Ford auto warranty is not coming from Union, South Carolina with like 300 people.
They might be, but all right. All right, check it out. Here's what I'm saying. Let's go through the NL first. Let's save the NL for second. Let me tell you what I'm thinking. 7 spots this season.
Mm-hmm.
They did, the top 2 teams got bye weeks. And then it was seeds 3 through 6 played each other. Those 4 teams. Now only 1 team gets a bye. It starts with 7. Pittsburgh 8-0. Kansas City 8-1. Buffalo 7-2. Tennessee 6-2. Those are your division winners. they go outright
I
4.
think so.
Now, Baltimore's at 6-2. They're looking like they'll get playoff spot number 5.
Mhm.
But who gets 6 and 7? Check it out. Las Vegas 5-3, Miami 5-3, Cleveland 5-3, Indianapolis 5-3. We still have half a season left,
Yeah.
but I like Las Vegas and Miami.
Las Vegas has been an odd turnaround.
People are saying Indianapolis is going to make a run with Phillip Rivers.
Oh, Cleveland to go.
Ah,
I'll
man.
go Browns.
They're way too shifty. They're way too shaky.
You know how I
For
like
me to
a-
take them.
You know how I like a shaky foundation.
I like them, and I would like to pick them. They're just too...
I'm picking them.
They're too...
I'll say Las Vegas Browns.
All right, Las Vegas and Browns. I'll go Las Vegas Dolphins. And this is where the comments come in. Like, subscribe, follow us on Facebook.
How about them boys? What we're talking about this. How about them boys? The Jets? Where they at? Where they at? Bro?
But they had to play on Monday Night Football tonight against the Patriots, man. Shoot.
How are you gonna feel if they beat the Patriots? So this is their first win.
Yeah, they could. The Patriots might throw it to them to
Yeah,
get
that's true,
Trevor
actually. I
Lawrence.
didn't hear that. Yeah.
The Patriots might throw it to them. So, you tell us in the comments who were your AFC and NFC playoff teams. Give us yours. Now let's go to the National League. And here's my hypothesis. I'm going to go out on a limb. Okay?
Oh, I hear you.
New
Thanks for
Orleans.
the break.
New Orleans, division champion at 6-2. 6-2. Seattle,
Really?
brother, division champion at 6-2. Green Bay, my boys,
Bandwagon.
division champion at 6-2. And very, very unfortunately, Philadelphia, division champion at 3-4-1 right now. Which, I'll tell you, I think baseball and basketball should do their divisions like the NBA does and just have East and West.
Yeah.
Just break it into East and West and you won't have these problems right here.
600 people in it.
Yeah, just do this and you won't. Look how much simpler it is when there's AFC,
One team.
NFC.
One team.
Yeah, just 2 divisions. AFC, NFC. Way easier. But anyway,
Well, it's not about being easy. It's about making money.
I think Tampa Bay is in.
You have all those games. You sell all those tickets.
Yeah.
Now you're saying.
The NFC North, 3-4-1, 2-6, 2-6, 2-7, 2-7. One of those teams have to take a spot from somebody
Why
else.
would you hear that whole division?
Yeah, somebody has to take. One of those teams is going to take a spot from. And if we just had 2 divisions, it wouldn't. It wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You can't have a playoff spot. You're not good enough. But here's what I'm thinking. I think Tampa Bay will be the number 4 seed.
That seems that way. They've had pretty decent except the last.
They're good, but they're not better than the Saints. We saw that last night. They're not better than the Saints.
And that's a
unfortunately.
shame.
Yeah.
2 of the best quarterbacks. They should have had it out.
The next few teams, I don't know yet if I trust them. Arizona's 5-3. The Los Angeles Rams are 5-3. Chicago's 5-4. San Francisco 49ers are 4-5. Philadelphia is 3-4. They're making it to the playoffs. Minnesota is getting hot.
I've noticed
They're
it's strange.
figuring it out. They might. Right now, I trust them more than the 49ers and Chicago and Arizona. I trust them right now more than 4 out of those 5 teams.
Yeah, it's
So-
understandable.
So my teams to make it, my 3 teams to make the wild cards are Arizona. Arizona, Los Angeles, and Minnesota.
I can see it.
And Minnesota's going
It's a sound answer.
because they
Honestly, they have the best chances right now.
are figuring it out.
With half season, they still have plenty of time
Yeah,
with their hot streak.
and we go. Let's see who they got left on our on their schedule. The Bears, Monday Night Football game. I think they beat. I think they win that Monday Night Football game against the Bears. The Cowboys.
Well, don't count them out.
Come on. The Jaguars. They have a good road to playoffs.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers will be a good game.
Hopefully.
The Bears again. The Saints. And the Lions. They have a good path to get to the playoffs. I like their path.
Yeah.
And let's pick somebody like, say, Chicago. The Vikings. They lose that game. The Packers. They lose that game. Lions, they win. Texans, they win. Vikings, they lose again. Jaguars, they win. Packers, they lose. They still have to play the Packers 2 more times. The Vikings, 2 more times. I think that's 4 losses for them.
So you're saying they're potentially like 3 and 4?
The rest of the way. Which puts them at 8-8.
Yeah.
And Arizona, Bills, they lose that game. Seahawks, they lose that game. Patriots, they win. Rams, they lose that game. Giants, they win. Eagles, they win. 49ers, I'll say they win. Rams, they lose that game again.
So they got 4 and 4.
Yeah, so I mean, 4 and 4 the rest of the way puts them at 9 and 7. That may give them the 7th seed. I like Minnesota's path the rest of the way in, which could put them about the 6th seed. New Orleans gets the bye. Seattle plays. The lowest seed will be Arizona. The first round's Green Bay, Minnesota.
Yeah. It's looking like it.
First round of the playoffs, Green Bay, Minnesota.
Think it'll be our last one? You know you'll never live it down if they beat them there.
Yeah. I think if the first round is Green Bay and Minnesota, I think we are right here streaming.
You got to.
I think we are right here streaming, watching that thing.
Oh, you got to.
The
only thing is, if Green Bay loses, who's getting booted, Walrus or Comic?
If Green Bay loses,
do you leave and not come back to the podcast, or are you just like, Ron, we're not doing it anymore, and you get Koozie in here? Bruh.
I think it's like when Scar took over in Lion King, like the Walrus, run away and never return. And
I can see that. Just saunter out of here.
So, I mean, I don't see a reason the Vikings don't get in. There's my prediction. You are taking the same 3 teams?
I'd say so, yeah.
All
that
right.
seems like the most logical choices.
All right, so, I mean, the American League seems much simpler.
Yeah.
Much more simplerest. The American League's the simplerest. Oh, God. And now, we can get to what I have.
I was just dumbfounded.
We can get to the anger portion of this show. We can wrap this thing up with the anger portion of the show. Let's talk about
standings.
Huh?
What the standings? Was it like Alabama, Notre Dame, Ohio, Clemson?
Notre Dame.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Notre Dame. Yes, Alabama. Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
I can't remember who.
Ohio State was 3.
Yeah, Ohio State 3, Clemson 4.
Ohio
Texas
State,
A&M
they're
5.
what, 3 and 2?
No,
They
they're
had-
undefeated, but
They only had like 7 games.
Yeah, they
right?
haven't. They will be undefeated because they don't do
They're
anything.
playing a quarter of a season is the whole thing.
Yeah, now. Yeah, they don't. And they'll get in and they'll play Alabama or Notre Dame or Clemson, because I think it's going to be Clemson. I think 1 and 2 teams are still going to be Notre Dame and Clemson.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're still going to be out Alabama and Clemson. They're still going to beat Ohio State and whoever number 4 is. Don't worry.
The biggest thing, though, is People get so upset. And as I talked to Alan about it, he's like, I don't understand that at all. It's a money thing. You want Ohio State in the championship.
Yeah, they...
So they've only played 3 games. How are they in there?
You know how many views our show... Yeah, you know how many views we'll get on ESPN if Coastal's in it?
Yeah.
Or if Ohio State's in it? Come on. You know how much our sponsors are paying if freaking Utah's going? Well, I don't know. The Mormons are a feisty bunch.
Lions of the Lord.
BYU's undefeated at number 7, 8?
BYU's just a greasy place.
Jesus, aren't they? Aren't they? There's one in... Now we can go in-state.
Okay.
There's one in-state team this year not giving anybody any headaches. They're just going out there doing their thing.
Getting STDs.
Just going out there doing their thing.
Chilling, man.
Being dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Living for the devil and playing football.
Like Molly Crew the football field.
Yeah. Coastal Carolina. The Chanticleers
Chanticleers
doing it again. Winning again. Getting it done 23-6. They got Troy next week.
Loss.
Troy's 4-3 this season.
Well,
Here's what's going to be fun. Here will be another good stream we'll have. Liberty's undefeated at rank 22 now.
Mm-hmm.
Coastal's undefeated at rank 15 now. They play each other the last game of the season. They could both be undefeated and in the top 15.
I would hope so. That'd be a very interesting game.
It'd be a fun game to watch.
We'll find out.
But now let's talk about the two.
But then also, if Coastal continues down this path, because they're shooting up pretty quickly, how long till they're out of the Sun Belt? Where do you think they go?
Well, I actually had I had a thought today, and if I could rearrange the 3 teams we're talking about right now, South Carolina, Clemson.
South Carolina goes Sun Belt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
South Carolina, Clemson, Coastal.
ACC,
Clemson,
Coastal.
Clemson, SEC, Coastal, ACC, South Carolina, Sun Belt.
I think that is probably the best because one.
And that's where they're playing to. They're playing. Clemson plays like an SEC team.
Mm-hmm.
Coastal is playing to the level of an ACC team. And whether you like it or not, South Carolina is playing like a Sun Belt team.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to tell me.
South Carolina's playing like a Sun Belt team.
Let's go as hard as we can against this unranked team that nobody cares about. But, man, this ranked team's too tough. Let's just nail it in.
Vanderbilt, whose non-winning team anyway, is now all out due to COVID, so they're even worse.
Yeah.
And we're going to celebrate because we beat them. Woo!
Oh, my God, they're going to break their necks.
Ooh, cool down, boys. Cool down, boys. You're getting a little too hot.
And their fans, they win one game like that, and their fans are rioting in the streets.
And this is where I get pissed off. You know what happens on NBC?
News comes first.
News comes first. Notre Dame beating Clemson comes second. And I go to my Facebook. And we're laughing. And we're carrying on. And we're having a good time. Because
they lost by 1 touchdown in double overtime.
Because they lost to the number 4 team in the country in double overtime. And we're laughing at Tennessee because they lost to Arkansas. We'll just pretend. We'll just make believe like you didn't lose 48-3. Like you didn't get your brains beat out. Like you didn't lose last week 52-14, 52-21, whatever it was, to a team that Auburn beat 48-11, 40 whatever they beat them by 30 points. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna laugh at everybody else because we can't get whatever we got going together.
Well, it's psychological deflecting. They're like, we're trash, but let's feel better because these guys are bad too.
That drives me nuts.
We're not as bad. Look at them. They lost, and we don't like them.
Jesus. That's
what it comes down to. They're just deflecting.
And I have defended Will Muschamp. I have wanted to take.
He's just melting in now.
I have wanted to take his side. I have wanted. He's not the man for the job.
Well, and to him, maybe it's just worn on him because you can't move into a program and try to actually do something and just get beat down day after day and keep trying.
He's made bad decisions this season.
Yeah, I mean, it came to a boiling point.
He's made bad decisions
If
this year.
I came in